Hey everybody, this is Ian Mastering, and today I'm going to show you how to export stems for mixing out of Ableton. So let's just get right to it. The first thing that we're going to want to do is go through the tracks and make sure that everything is labeled properly. So it looks like everything's pretty good except for this guy right here. You don't want to name stuff like Awesome Sauce or Audio 15. You want to make sure that everything has a name that the engineer is going to understand. So, you've got breakdown, bass, pad, eighths. That's probably a pluck. And so let's listen to this one and we can rename it something that makes sense. So we're just going to call that pluck. So now that we got everything labeled out, we're just going to listen back to the track and make sure that nothing's clipping. So we're going to reset all of our clip indicators here, and our VU meters, and just play back the track. For the sake of time, I'm just going to fast forward through this. So it looks like this sub hit clipped a little bit, and it clipped by less than a dB. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab everything except for my sidechain ghost kick. So if you have hats triggering anything or anything that's triggering a sidechain, you're not going to select that. But basically everything else you're just going to click. You're going to hit shift and you're going to click on the other side of the track, and basically that's grabbed everything. And then I'm just going to turn this down just a pinch so that we make sure it's not clipping. Then I'm going to play it back again. Alright, so everything looks pretty good there. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to go up to File and we're going to hit Export Audio Video. And basically we're just going to make sure that we have dither turned off. You're going to want to make sure that Normalize is off as well. Up at the top, select all individual tracks. And make sure that you've got your selection set up right. So I always recommend you leave a little bit of room at the end just to make sure the tail of whatever is ending the track isn't going to get cut off. There's not really a tail at the end of this one, so I'm just going to click that loop so that the whole thing's selected, and then I'm going to go back, hit export, double check all your settings there. I recommend doing 24-bit 48K, and then we're going to hit export, and I'm going to make sure that we've got it in its own folder. You don't want to have all your stems bounce out to your desktop. And if it's a long track name, I recommend abbreviating it. Otherwise, you have a bajillion tracks that are super long in their name. So this one's short, so I'm going to leave it as Turco. And then we're going to hit bounce and wait. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.